on the WNFC turf, we sow the seams. Fans wild cheering from behind the team schemes. Loud like the subway, cutting through routine.
Hi guys, welcome to WNFC TV. We're here at Aubrey's house for another podcast. Today, we're not going to be arguing about Ronaldo or Messi to see who's better. Instead, we are going to be going back to our history to talk about how it all started. So I've got Davies at my far right, and I've got Coach Ayo here. On my left is Kyle, he's our official referee, and I've got Aubrey, our host for today. So welcome everyone, and before we kick off, please like, share and subscribe, okay? Thank you. So let's start off from the very beginning. How did WNFC actually start? I'm going to start with Davies. So, Davies, what's your first memory of WNFC?
Well, looking back and where we are now, I would say it's been a long journey. Because I remember the very first days when we put the team up, it was really, really hard even to just come up with 6 players just to play 3-a-sides. So it's very funny then, because I remember we used to be with Kanayo, Michael then. There was SCN.
Yes.
Yeah, there was SCN. Then things were better when Lawrence and Gabriel joined us. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but looking back and we've actually done very well now. For the love of football, sometimes we'd meet to play football, then we don't make the numbers. Kanayo would drive us all the way to Dudley just to go and play football on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's actually very good now.
Let's talk about our very first match we played. I don't know who can remember, but it was a game against FC West Midlands. Let me start with Aubrey. So can you remember the scoreline of that game?
Yeah, I think the scoreline was 3-1.
Okay.
It was 3-1, yeah. I remember missing a very open goal in that game. I was a second half sub. I came in. That was my first taste of 11-a-side football in a very long time. So my fitness was very low at that time, because even before I came, before I started playing football with WNFC, I took a break, 5-8 years break from football. I wasn't really playing anymore. But then when you come to a place when you're in the UK and you have a lot of free time in your hands, you need to try to see what you can do and then we have good facilities here too, and you can easily get an artificial turf everywhere. So you have to, what can I do to keep myself in check? What can I do to, have the fun? So football arose again. So I remember we went on that day at the Dudley trip. I couldn't last for 5 minutes. And after that, so our first game, I remember vividly, it was 3-1. Tomiwa scored in that game.
He scored 2 actually.
Yeah, Gabriel scored.
Yeah.
I think I assisted Tomiwa for the second goal, yeah. Second and third goals.
That game was on my birthday in 2023, I guess. Yeah, so it was our very first outing. And after that, we had a get-together at my place. Yeah. I think, Davies got drunk that day, did he?
Well, I did drink, but I wasn't really drunk, no.
Let's fast forward to when the likes of Ayo joined the team. So we had played multiple friendly games at that point, right? And Ayo, you joined. So can you remember your first game in charge of this club and what it felt like?
It was, I think, a 3-2 win.
Was it?
I think it was against Birmingham Ballast.
Was it Birmingham Ballast?
Yeah, and then we won the game.
We lost.
It was the second game that we played.
Yeah.
We won the game.
So repeat that.
Yeah, we won the game 3-2. He's right.
So it was. You want to confirm?
Yeah, I'm just going to check because I've got all the records of all the games we played. So I'm just going to pull that out.
No, that was in Birmingham.
That was in Birmingham. Yeah.
We played them twice.
Oh, okay.
One for a friendly here, and we won.
So is that the one?
The second one,
yes,
for the conglomerate league.
That's the one we lost.
Yeah.
So we beat Birmingham Ballast here in Worcester at our home, St. John's campus. It was a nice game. Our historical goal scorer was in his form of his life. that happens once in a while. So when you see service and you can find full service, then he will give you. But if you can't, you just stay there idle and you won't even participate in the game. Then Davies was still in form then and fully fit. Have you confirmed?
I'm still fit.
No, just give me a second. I'm just trying to pull it up. I can't remember where I saved it at.
So that was the first game, and the lads really did well.
What was your approach in that game? What system did you use?
Yeah, that was the beginning of the introduction of the Ice Lampard formation.
Ice Lampard formation.
I introduced the 4-3-3 system, and that was the first taste from Davies, because when I told Davies about the system, he was confused. I had to keep teaching him every day, telling him about what 4-3-3 is like. He's a Man U fan, so I understand where it's coming from then. Because I'm already stuck with the 5-man defense, so it was a nice game though. We won the game, man.
Sorry. Just pulled up the records of all our games from when we first started. So the very first game we played was on my birthday, as I said, March 16th, and we won 3-1 at that game. So it was the start of, it was a one-off game, the Conglomerate Cup, and we won the trophy, and that's the only trophy that we have won. Yours truly was captain at that game, and I'm the only one to have lifted the trophy in this club. Yeah? Michael was coach, and he was like player coach, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, we played in a league game, the Conglomerate League, with 3 other clubs: Sausage Dad, Perry Rangers, and FC West Midlands, and we lost all the games in that league.
I think we won. We won against FC Midland.
No.
They were not part.
No, we played them.
Their home.
So, like I said, we played them in the Conglomerate Cup.
But in the league,
We hung
beat
on.
us in there. We only played one.
We played them in the Conglomerate Cup, so it was not in the league. In the league game, we played them at their
Away,
turf.
Oh yeah, it wasn't home and away that time.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
And they beat us 4-2.
4-2, yeah, I remember
Yeah,
the
and
game.
all the games are on our YouTube. So if you want to
Yeah.
watch them, they're out there.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's talk about so what game stands out to you most, Aubrey, in all the games that we've played?
It's the game, the 3-0 win against Worcestershire Dad. That game, the amount of preparation we put into the game, the amount of emotion that we put into the game, and the amount of focus and seriousness. I think that's what really stands out in the game, and for me, that's our best display that we've played up till this time that I can remember, because I remember we lost against Sausage Dad on three different occasions, even when we were supposed to win. Before we played against them, our first encounter, we felt like, oh, we were going to win.
Yeah,
and then we lost that game, I think 2-1. And then we went back again and we drew. We went back again and they won us. So we're like, there's something that we're not doing right. So, I can remember, I think Namdi was the coach.
He was.
Yeah, and then we were, sharing tactical formations of on the group. Everyone was pumped in, and then we arrived at the all serious.
Yeah.
All we were in match day mode, and then we played so well in that game.
Yeah.
We won the game 3-0.
Yeah.
It could have been more actually.
I remember that game because they had just won the Conglomerate League, and so we had to do them like a guard of honor, and we gave them the trophy at the start of that game. So it was a friendly game. But we honored them by giving them the guard of honor and presenting the trophy to them. And after that, it was just annihilation. So let's fast forward to when Kyle joined the team. So Kyle is our official referee now.
You won't ask me for my most memorable. You should ask all of us too.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so let's start with Kyle now, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so Kyle, you joined. I don't know if you remember when you joined, but what's your proudest moment being our official referee?
So yeah, I joined, I think it was July or August. I got called in to referee a game against Spark FC, which was a one draw at St John's campus. That was a different experience for me, obviously. I'm used to refereeing children. But that was probably the best moment for me, because it was just such a and then you obviously all invited me to come and referee in-house matches, training matches. I got to meet so many different people. It was a nice experience. Everyone's been so welcoming.
Kyle enjoyed this club, damn yourself.
It's very, it's good. It's good. The club's really diverse. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's welcome. It's a good community club, and I love being a part of it.
Now now it's your turn. What's your proudest
Moment. Most memorable.
Okay, most memorable time being in charge of this club? And do you think that you are the right man for the job?
Well, to answer your second question, I don't think I'm the man to answer the second question. It should be from a third party.
Okay.
Because I'll be biased. I'll say, yes, I'm not just the man for the job. I'm even beyond this job. I'm supposed to be the coach of Chelsea.
Come on, let's get serious.
So
man.
to get to the first question, my most memorable game was the game. I can never forget that game. That my best players let me down. I'm talking about the game against Birmingham Ballers.
Okay.
In Birmingham. We were so pumped up and we played Birmingham like they were kids. Aubrey was, we scored like in before 5 minutes. Fine goal from the left flank. The usual Aubrey, caught the ball and bend it. When you press down your R2, the way it goes in. After then, I don't know what happened. I think they equalized us. Then the next thing, was it Aubrey that had the first penalty or Gabriel?
It was Aubrey.
No. It wasn't again. It was.
But Gabriel had penalty.
Yeah, it was just one penalty.
A whole Gabriel. If you know, watch out for. Go and check the clip. You know who I'm talking about. It's like I'm saying Ozil. He's the Ozil of our team. Gabriel plays the ball to the far right of the post. I wanted to die, guy. Okay, after that, then we had the worst ever loss. This is even worse than Yakubu, the Everton legend.
Oh yeah,
Yakubu's miss. What's his name again?
Chidube.
He was in front of the. At that time, Birmingham Ballers had equalized. Then we were leading. We were leading 2. Then they equalized us again. That was when we were supposed to, extend the lead. And he missed that sitter. Look, my great grandmother will score that ball without even looking at the post.
So I think it was harder to miss than to
It's
score.
harder to miss than to score the ball. I don't understand. He just pressed the box too much. So then, as we're just about to, round up the game in a draw, I can't blame the goalkeeper, who is Nnamdi that day. Then they were just hyping one guy from Birmingham Ballers. Then the guy came in. I was like, what's this guy going to do? I never knew the guy had a plan. After we equalized 2-2, Udini's Noda, or I think it was from a set piece, Udini, our captain, scored the ball. 2-2. Just after pass 1, pass 2, the guy fired the ball from the middle of the park. And the ball went straight into the net. I can never forget that game. I can never forget that game.
I mean, that goal was akin to Onana's debut in Old Trafford. And we were at the stadium that day.
Yeah.
Davies, if you remember, so it was the same way. He shot from halfway line, went all the way into the post, and the keeper was in no man's land. Anyway, having said that,
actually, that's the popular Azam meme was from that game. That coach, what is this? That meme that
okay, I don't know what that is.
Oh, there's a popular meme that people use, a sticker on WhatsApp. It was from that game.
Okay. Anyway, so Davies, I mean, you are the only player in this team to have won an award on record. You won Player of the Month for February of last year, but since then we haven't held that award show. So how does it feel being the only player in the club to have won an award?
Well, I didn't expect that award, but I put in the work, and I got recognized. I was voted the Player of the Month. I was certified. I still have the certificate. I don't have a certificate, but it's on record. I think we should upload that on our YouTube channel. So this is just a rough background. Like I said earlier, I started playing football when I just came to the UK. Yeah,
Wow.
I've been playing basketball back home. Yeah, but then because my friends, my colleagues, friends I met, they're all football players, and then none of them was good enough to have won that award. But yeah, and it actually meant a lot. It actually meant a lot to me because it's actually given me more confidence to go
Made you
on and,
believe you
just,
can play football.
No, actually, no, I can play football now. So yeah, so I won't forget that moment. It's actually on my CV now.
Okay. So Aubrey, you are the highest goal scorer in this club.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are. I mean, yeah. So the records are there. I mean, what's your best goal you can remember?
We go against us and in training.
Okay, is the training games inclusive?
No, matches. Matches only.
Matches only. I think I've scored so many good goals. Like, Well, I think I'm going to go with the tapping. I've scored so many good goals, but I'm going to go with the tapping against Sausage Darts because it wasn't just about the goal. It was about like what led to the goal. Yeah.
Okay, so was that in the 2-2 draw?
Yeah, the 2-2 draw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think Udini just won the ball, just outside the box.
Okay.
He won the ball back, and everyone was just there. I was just very far away from him, so I felt like, okay, what Udini is going to do is to shoot.
Yeah.
But I think what if he doesn't want to shoot? So I ran all the way down to give him that option. So he just quick play, and I had a very easy goal. So yeah, I felt like I can say that's my best goal, but I think I've scored so many great goals.
So Kyle, who's your favorite player in the club? Given that you are always, well, you're always present to officiate our games, and please do not say Doyin.
No, I do think Doyin is the best player in the club, but I like quite a lot of players. I like Goddy and Houdini as well. It's really good. I like Oscar's presence as well up front, and I like Oscar's presence up front as well. But I think Doyin is the most well-rounded player in the club. But I do like Houdini as well and Goddy. They're probably my top three.
So you're the manager, so I'm going to ask you now, who's your best player in the club, and if there was a game and you didn't have this player, you'd be so gutted?
Well, as the manager of the team, what I can say is it's a very dicey question. Every player is so important to me because there are days I've thought, okay, this player is the best player, but all of a sudden someone else turns up. Except for Kanayo, he's the only player that I regret playing. And the only reason I play him is when, let me just make him happy. He's one of the best players on the team. But I think all the players are very important.
Okay.
I don't have any.
I feel the need to jump in here, right? Obviously, I'm not the best player in the team, but I'm one that you can always count on. No, seriously, if you go through the records, right, I'm the most capped in the team. Meaning that I've played the most amount of games than anybody in the club.
Most dribbled call.
And Davies, who's your best player in the team?
Well, that's a tough one, honestly. We have very talented players. So I think my answer won't be based just on the skills. I think I'll combine it with the discipline as well.
Yeah, attitude, very important.
Yeah, I'll say Lawrence is.
Huh?
I'll say Lawrence is.
He won't send you out of his house. Now,
Yeah.
No.
Honestly.
So sorry. I have to say something. He's actually saying this because Lawrence gave him some cubes. But if you are to be realistic, for me, I think I have to give it to our goalkeeper too, Toby. That guy makes crazy saves in games.
True.
And he's not getting accolades as much as he deserves.
It's not your turn, yeah. So yeah. So let me just quantify my answer. So I've said Aubrey because he gives it his all. I know, his fitness is not the best it can be, but you can tell from the way he controls the ball, the dedication, the discipline, and the way he finishes when he has a chance.
It will make it interesting.
I would say Udini is another player I would mention. He never complains. he gives his all. He's just I think is like our Caicedo of the team.
You know Caicedo. Who's the best midfielder in the world?
I would say Casemiro.
Casemiro?
Was it Casemiro?
No way you meant that.
I mean, Casemiro is he's a 5-time UEFA Champions League champion. Yeah. So just like I said, we have a lot of good players, but I can't mention them all. But Udini Lawrence among my top players. We have Gabriel. Gabriel I think is the most gifted, the most skillful. Gabriel, according to me, yeah. But then the attitude and all those things easily loses it. So I'm not going to mention it for it. Yeah. We have our coach, Coach Ayo. He's also very good. He's a good coach. He talks too much, but the only thing is we like him because he's all we can afford now. So I just hope.
I'll get back to you.
I hope we grow soon so I can get rid of him.
Ayo, if I'm honest, right, I still don't know why you are so excited. Now, I'm going to put up on the screen our records for the year. This calendar year, from January up until now, we've played 12 games. Some are friendlies, some were in the cup. And what cup was it that we played? It was the West Midlands, the Unity Cup. Now, in these 12 games, we have won just 3. We have drawn 4 and we have lost 5. We've conceded 30 goals and we've only scored 20. So our goal difference is -10.
Wow.
I honestly don't know why you are so excited and you are so pumped up. I mean, if this was in the Premier League, you'll be looking at the sack.
Well, what I can say is, ever since I became the coach, at least 3 managers have been sacked in the Premier League. One was sacked. Yes, was it yesterday or today? Today. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You see, when I don't want to put the blame on the team. When the team is performing, of course, they will say the coach is good. When the team is not, the manager gets the fire. The team, there are times that we are down as a team and we can't make it. So I can't really say it's the fault of a Kanayo being dribbled and losing it all, or an A-frame. Or I don't want to make it on an individual basis. We lose as a team. We win as a team. You understand? So, and if you look at our current form now, we are up. It's like green. We are doing well now. So what I can say is, we lose as a team and we win as a team. It's not about the coach. It's just about the players. What you see is, like, for instance, the last game we played in Hereford. Did you see that wonderful free kick by?
Who was that by?
Damn. That was sexy, man. Yeah. So it's just moments like that wins games. Like the other game I talked about, Lawrence from the left wing, he just, caught the ball. A normal Lawrence, when he does that, he always wants to dribble. He wants to score the best goal Zlatan has scored. I don't know. But that day, he just scored the ball and bent. Look, I was behind him, far away, and I saw it from the back. That beauty when you see the goal from... He played it away. I was like, this boy is going out of the post. Then the ball started bending back. That is moment like that wins
games.
Yeah, so I can't say, it's just about the players. When the players do well, they say the coach is good.
I think it's the coach who we were lucky.
Okay.
Winning 3 and losing 5, though, I don't think is sacking material. Winning 3, losing 5 is not that bad.
Wait, can't go.
Let me tell you the reason he said that. He's an Everton fan, so if you consider the way Everton is shit, so...
Okay. No, language though. Wait. So Davies, I'll come to you next, right? But Ayo, quick question, right? What's your biggest say challenge in the team? I mean, I always say the best. Yeah. So I always say the best ability is availability.
No, you're answering the question already.
Yeah. So what's your challenge in the team?
I think you answered the question already. It's availability. Even when people talk, that's why you see, I'm a Messi fan. I believe Messi is the best footballer ever.
Yeah, right.
But Ronaldo, I always respect him forever. You know why? Eden Hazard, there was something I saw recently. Eden Hazard said he's like the best player after Messi ever. the best ability for a footballer is availability.
Yeah.
For Ronaldo to stay fit and play even to that age he is right now.
Is it 42 now?
Yeah, he's in his 40s. That's the best thing you can ever give. Now, down to our players. I give it to people like Davies. Oh, let me mention Kanayo first.
Yeah, because I'm always present
He's
for every
always
game.
available. Davies, Lawrence, Gabriel when he's available, and Toby, our goalkeeper, and Banky even when he's not fit and all that. You need players available in games. But it's a secondary thing to most guys. People have their jobs and all, so I can't really blame them. You understand what I'm saying?
Just a point of correction. You're right, but the bank is not always available. He doesn't turn up when need the bibs, but yeah, he's a good guy. Let us play without bibs last weekend. This is midweek. Yeah, but yeah, he's a good guy. Turns up.
Kyle has been a referee for a while now, and I appreciate what he does. It's my friend. It's my my best friend in UK. Kyle and I are going way back. I love him, and he's my brother. So there's this question I want to ask him. What has been because most guys have the feedback we get from most referees is that your boys blah blah blah. So what has been your biggest challenge as a referee in WNFC? Because now you have a thick skin now. Yeah. You have a thick skin. Every time you're used to this now, you even give a record, you stand firm, and you are always getting better at your job, which is refereeing. So what can you say has been your biggest challenge as a referee?
Yeah, so I think the biggest challenge is, and I don't mean this in a negative way, is with playing with a lot of Nigerians, is that when they're talking, it sounds like they're shouting. Even at each other, and I've had to learn to sort of let just through one ear and out the other, and try and differentiate what they're actually talking about, what they're saying. So I got there's a lot of passion and raised voices and stuff, and I think as well watching the games from like a referee standpoint, a lot of the time the arguing between the teams is what brings the heads down, and sometimes in the I see it where people are just arguing for nothing really, and so when I see, I just want to go up and tell them, don't let your heads drop. It's not that deep sort of thing, but I try and stay neutral as possible, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's my biggest challenge, I think.
All right, so I want to divert a bit. Generally in football, so I'll start from Aubrey, then it goes round. The same question applies to everyone.
Okay.
Who is that footballer that made you love football? And what's the greatest moment in football that you will never forget?
Yeah, I think the player that made me fall in love with football is Ronaldinho. Yeah.
No wonder.
You
want to do before you shoot.
So, like before then, because sometimes football is about generation, actually. So players that, the young lads now, they didn't grow up in the Ronaldinho era, so old man. Yeah, I grew up in I started understanding football because it's different between understanding and watching. So I watch, back in the day, 2002, all this kind of time. I used to just watch. I didn't really understand, but when I got to a certain age, I think Ronaldinho was the player that made me enjoy and love football. And my greatest moment should be 2012 Champions League final, Chelsea against Bayern Munich. Okay. Yeah, that was the night that I felt like football could actually bring real joy. After that win, I was in Port Harcourt that time. I was in back home in Nigeria when we won that everyone. It was like a parade, a street parade back. So those are the moments that
So it's a bit of an odd one, but the player that made me fall in love with football was Nigel Martin, who was a goalkeeper, played for many teams.
Nigel
Martin, yeah. Then I fell in love with other players after that.
No, you have to tell us more about Nigel Martin.
So he's a goalkeeper, played for a lot of clubs, Leeds. Obviously, he came to Everton, who I support. He played up until his 40s, got quite a few England caps. He wasn't like David Seaman level, but he was always He was always a top
Yeah,
keeper.
you like them average.
Yeah. Exactly. And the greatest moment in football for me was there's a few, but probably it's got to be Leicester winning the league out of nothing. I mean, they were that was the true underdog story.
Average.
That's average.
The only thing you like the underdog story.
Yeah. I mean, they just survived relegation the year before, and then they win.
Lex Ayo,
But yeah, that's my favourite moment in football.
For me, I would say it's Nemanja Vidic was an outstanding defender for United. Now, my favorite. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you said Nemanja Vidic was your best defender,
Yeah, do I
what's
play
he
like
known
him?
for? No, wait, calm down. What's he known for?
Well, for his aerial and
Good.
prowess.
I'm happy you said that. So what have you done in WNFC that proves that?
Okay, so I'm not the best on the ball. I mean, aerially, okay, but I'm a good reader of the game. I know exactly how to read the game and make vital challenges. Okay, so so absolutely. So my favorite moment in football would be the 2008 Champions League final at the Luzhniki Stadium in Russia when we won it against Chelsea. That was an unbelievable game.
That was my moment.
I know.
That was the first game that I actually saw someone cry because of football. That was the first game that I actually saw someone cry, like real tears because of football. Back then it was my school father. We went together to watch the game. He broke down. It was he was in tears after that game. Yeah.
Should have been Andriy Shevchenko, but he made me meet my helper, who is super Frankie James Lampard, the best. Let me just leave it at that. So after I met Frank Lampard, my savior, he made me see a lot about football. That guy is the best player ever. You just don't know it. He will soon become the best manager of football ever. Look at what he's doing with Coventry. Then my best moments. Well, I'm a Chelsea fan. I used to be. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I'm in love with Frank Lampard, so Coventry fan. I could have easily said 2012 Drogba moments, that penalty, but it should have been Frank Lampard winning the Premier League or Champions League. That would be my best. But I'll wait with Coventry now. He might win. He will win. Not necessarily winning the EFL, but qualifying Coventry to the Premier League.
Ayo, I'm worried about your love for Frank Lampard.
I love him so much. I'm sorry.
So I'm sure you won't win anything like that.
So you didn't like football before Frank Lampard came about?
Yeah.
Because the question was what made you fall in love with football?
Yeah, like I said, okay, let me bring it back. So I am a lover of PlayStation games. I used to play PlayStation PlayStation 1. So there was this player in AC Milan, is a striker. He had everything. It's over 100. He had attack 99, acceleration 99, speed 99. I was like, what's this? Andriy Shevchenko in AC Milan. So I started using him. I loved him. Then I wanted to see who was this guy. I went to live football. I saw him. Oh, this skinny lad, Ukrainian in AC Milan. So I started following AC Milan. Then there was rumors that a Russian billionaire wanted to move him to his club. What club? A club in London. Chelsea. Oh, really? So I started following Chelsea. Then when I went to Chelsea, and I now met the love of my life. Okay. A young English midfielder. Oh God. He can do anything. He can mark, he can shoot, he can pass, long range, everything. Super Frankie. That was how I met Super Frankie, who now became the guy that made me fall in love. Totally in love. The love between Romeo and Juliet. You understand that kind of love?
Bro, that's scary, man. Anyway.
I think it's got one.
Yeah. So I think the player that made me love football was I'd say Ronaldinho. Yeah, like all the skills, the tricks that the guy had. But after I fell in love with football, the player that actually just made me look at football differently was Wayne Rooney back in the days. Yeah, like was Wayne Rooney. he wasn't the most gifted or talented, but just the work rate, the passion he had for the game. Man, the guy, I was actually disappointed he retired so early, but I think would have seen more of Waza. The moment, I think one best moment in football, I wanted to go for, but then Kanayo went for the 2008, the Moscow final against Chelsea. I mean, that game, man, it was so electrifying. Like, Ronaldo missed the penalty, and Onyeka missed the penalty. I think John Terry missed the penalty as well that game. But we eventually won that game. So since Kanayo said that, I think one moment that I'll never forget in football was when the Zambia national team, the Chipolo Polo boys, when they won the AFCON in 2012. That was against the Ivory Coast, Ghana. Is it the Lion of Yaoundé? The guys.
So sorry, guys. Actually, there's a very big story to this thing he said. It's a very big story. In 1993,
93, right, 93.
The Zambian team was the best in Africa. That team went to, was it Olympics? And they beat Italy. And Italy then was a very strong team. They were like third runner-up
World Cup.
in World Cup, So that team was like the best team in Africa. All of a sudden, they were traveling to where?
Well, we're meant to play
Senegal.
Senegal.
Senegal. So while they were flying, they said the plane had the plane crashed. But there was a song people said after they checked the black box that the team was singing. A song, Now listen to this. This is the interesting part. Years later, Buaya was supposed to be part of that team, but because of his club commitment, he couldn't make it. For PSV, he couldn't make the game. So Buaya now, after some years, became the FA chairman of Zambia.
He was
Am I right?
President, Association president.
Football Association president. Now, this years later, 2012, this team was now going on the same route where the team crashed in Gabon, playing the final of the African Cup of Nations against
Ivory Coast.
And
we won it from there.
And they won it. And they sang the same song that's believed the team sang years ago.
The team that died.
Beautiful story. Sorry,
Man, you know the story too. I think that will still go down as the best moment in football for me. Watching it was so nice.
All right, don't cry, bro. So now let's go with your saddest moment in football. Saddest moment, Aubrey.
I think I've had two very sad moments in football. I'm trying to. The Champions League final 2008 was bad, and also I think when Nigeria crashed out of the AFCON in 2002 I can't remember the team, but I was very young, and back in the day I used to follow Nigerian football so well. So I think it was against Tunisia or one of those teams, but we lost that game. That was very bad. And I felt very bad. People were crying and all of that. But I think in my adult life, my worst is the Champions League final 2008 against Man United.
Terry Miss,
Thank you.
John Terry Miss.
Well, I think that game we were supposed to win. We were the better team. Over 90 and penalty, any man's game. Remember that, John Terry score it and win, and then. Well, it's part of the game because without the disappointment and everything, you don't appreciate how beautiful football is sometimes.
True. All right, Kyle.
So my saddest moment in football, being an Everton fan, and I was born in '96, so we got to one final. And that was in 2008, 2009. We played Chelsea in the FA Cup final.
Frank Lampard again.
Louis Saha scored first. We were winning. But the love of Coach Ayo's life, Frank Lampard, ruined Tim Howard, and it was so sad. The only final we've been in my whole life. So that was my saddest moment.
All right, for me, I don't quite think I have a saddest moment, but I think one of the saddest times I felt briefly would have been 2009. It was the year after we just won the Champions League. So we are playing in Champions League final again with Barcelona, and if we had won that game, United would have been the first team to have won the Champions League back to back. And so I was expecting us to win that game, and the little short Argentine was a menace.
Hey, best day ever.
I remember I watched that game. So I was in Abuja then. I had been to another city that day, so I drove back all the way back home to Abuja that night just to catch the game, and it was a disappointment. God, I hated. Yes, yeah. So I hated him. Messi, that is, after that game.
Saddest moments, guys. If you're a Chelsea fan and you're watching this, every time this comes to your mind, I know how you feel, and I know how we feel all over the world. We were playing well. Peak of our career, 2009. One stupid Spanish midfielder. I love him so much. He's so good. Andre Iniesta. Michael Essien just scored a beautiful, wonderful goal with his left foot, top corner.
What game was that?
Chelsea versus FC Barca.
Oh, yeah. Very controversial game, that one.
Semi-final, the referee.
Yeah. Very controversial, that one.
Andre Iniesta. I don't know how he did it. He doesn't love to shoot normally. Iniesta does not shoot. He likes dribbling and passing. All of a sudden, Messi just passed the ball to him and he shot. I don't know. Czech was like the best keeper in the world then. I don't know why he left the goalpost and the ball entered. The person beside me, I was watching the view center then in Nigeria. The person just said, Chelsea don't ja. He didn't sing, but as the person said that thing, I saw the goal, but as the person said that thing, I thought, I felt very bad. Till now, I'll never forget. Aubrey, that referee, lost his job because of that fixture. Yes. He lost his rights, his referee rights. That's the greatest injustice in football ever.
Absolutely, I think so too.
How will you be watching fouls with the hand and you cannot blow one penalty? Chelsea fans, let's leave that. But after all that we went through, look at where we are now. We are the world champions.
Okay, let's wrap up.
Talking about injustice, yeah? If you ask any Zambian right now, ask them about Nigeria versus Zambia 1994. There was a ref they called Dilamba. I didn't watch that game anyway that time. Everyone complains. They say the ref was just favoring Nigeria at that time. And yeah, just like the story that Ayo was giving, yeah, that was just after we lost our team 1993. Everyone died. We assembled a new team for the 1994
Exactly.
And we went all the way to play the finals against these guys, Nigeria. And we lost in the finals.
No, you need to give
that coach.
But
that ref.
You need to give respect to Zambia. They lost all the players in that team. The team I just told you about that was like the best in Africa. Then they gathered a new assembly, and the team got to the final again.
Played Nigeria.
No. Yeah. Respect to Zambia. No, I respect you, man. Buaya, you're a wicked man.
Yeah, anyway, we already spoke about the saddest moment. So, of course, Zambia dying. But I think it's always been sad from the time that Sir Alex Ferguson left United. So,
You're suffering from it.
It's always been sad. Anyway, it looks promising now. It looks promising now, honestly. So let's see how far Amorim takes us. I believe in Amorim Bo. So let's see.
You?
I do believe in him, yeah. You would believe in him. And we're going to get back to this moment.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
I think my final thought is just about, we talked about how far we've come today. And, looking back, it's not really about the football that really matters. It's the community building that that we're doing. It's the, we're just trying to get people to come together, just have fun, make friends, and just get through life and all of that. So the football is just the added exercise that at the end of the day, we go out there, we compete with each other. But what matters is really the friendships and the love that we're trying to, get out there to the people. Yeah, so good job. And Kanayo, thumbs up to you. I think without you, we wouldn't have.
No one else.
Yeah, we wouldn't have really, come out this far. Like you've been the anchor, and you've always been the drive and the force. Yeah, because me personally, I would have, started to just play football. turn up on weekdays, play football, turn up on weekends, play football, and I go home. But you try to make us realize that we can build a good community. We can, sometimes you go out of your way to, set football, kind of set fixtures with people from another region. All this Black History Month. Well, yeah. So it's good. And
He's almost crying.
And yeah, to be honest, we're still growing as a people. And yeah, what matters is the character, because sometimes we get on the pitch, we fight, we cry, we shout and all of that. But after everything, yeah.
You made it really CEO. Yeah. You may not be very talented in football.
All right. Okay, so if you're watching us and you are in the Worcester region and you do want to join our football club, our community, please feel free to get in touch, okay?
Yeah.
We are more than just a football club. We are a group of brothers, okay? And we look out for each other, okay?
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't matter your nationality, your skin color, or whatever. We are a community for everyone, okay? So feel free to join us. Kyle, have you got any final thoughts?
Just on what Aubrey and Kanayo said here, it doesn't matter of your ability or anything. It's a lovely community club. They will all make you feel welcome. So reach out on YouTube, WhatsApp, or TikTok, and join the community.
Yeah, and be sure to subscribe to our channel, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Coach Ayo, you can have the final word.
I just want to say thank you to our fans all over the world. We see you, we like the comments, we know the critics, we love you all, your fans. Thank you so much. We know we are not the best, but with you, we are the best. Love you.
Can you say the very last word?
Just let me say something.
Well, special thanks to Aubrey for hosting us once again. We were here last weekend and we are here now. Thank you, Kanayo, for making this possible. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, our coach. Let's say our coach for the last time. Be rest assured, we only need you while we are broke. When we get enough money, we're replacing you.
The right man for the job.
Well, for now we have no choice. We don't have a choice for now, so he's doing all he can for now. But then, once we have the right budget, of course, he's going, man. He's going.
All right, guys.